You for sure is that nothing is for sure.
Inspiring habits.
Life will often disrupt what you expected. See, you don't know what people go through behind the scenes trying to cope with life. That just as soon as you have it down in a nice, neat little box of how you think it's going to go, it will never be what you expected it to be. So you got to get used to being a little disappointed. You got to get used to being a little bit shocked. You got to get used to walking into situations and being flexible and adjustable. Because if you are not flexible, you cannot survive. But I came to tell you this morning that our God is a God of the unexpected. So just because life has shocked you doesn't mean it's shocked God. Nothing takes God by surprise. He already knows what's going on in every corner of your life.
When we have a teeth-rattling experience and the very foundation of our life has been shaken, we run to God, only to discover it is God that's doing the shaking.
In order to develop and to change and to grow, stress is necessary. So you got to be willing to go get it every day. There's a story my father told me. Now, I've heard it several different ways, but I'm just telling you the way my daddy gave it to me. He said, son, he said, every morning on the plains of the eastern Serengeti Desert, there arises a gazelle that realizes that he must run faster than the fastest lion, or he will be eaten and he will die that day. On that same desert arises in the morning a lion that realizes that he must run faster than the fastest gazelle, or he will starve and he will die that day. He say, son, the moral of the story is, no matter who you is, when you wake up in the morning, you needs to be running. And he said, no matter who you is, this proper grammar is who you are, but my daddy didn't do that. And I was comfortable with it. And so what he taught me was a work ethic of how to work. In order to get to where you want to go, you got to put yourself under some stress, though. See, stress is necessary.
Sometimes the only way for you to move on is for something to happen to push you. And many times we don't grow until we have to. It's amazing when we look at the world today, every progressive invention came out of a problem. You are not really a leader in good times. Anybody can lead in good times. You've been telling me how much faith you got. Well, let's see what kind of faith you have when there has to be situations where things don't look too good and you're not sure how you're going to make it in the morning. Sometimes you stray away and God got to pull the rug from under you to get you back on the floor to the original idea that God told you from the beginning, and it's called your original vision. There's a statement made by Shakespeare. He says, sweet are the uses of adversity. That's a deep statement. In other words, he's telling us when things are adverse, don't panic, use them. Use them for the positive result. Everything that happens to you could be used to produce something good. That's amazing. Everything. So Shakespeare caught on to something. He realized in his own thinking that adversity can be used to benefit the one under the adversity.
Until you have had the taste of finishing, you will not respect yourself. Until you follow through, until something is done, come hell or high water, tears and struggles and pain, and you go through it anyway, and you show up and you continue to fight on no matter the circumstances, you finished. See, some people quit because things are out of control. Nobody quits what you can control. But the moment you get in something where you don't get your way, or you get reprimanded, or you get corrected, or you go through this, or you go through that, or you go through the other, the first thing the immature mind says is, this is ridiculous, I quit.
John Huntsman is the founder of one of the largest companies in the United States, and they produce about 90% of all the plastics, forks, and spoons that you use in your house or at your parties. His company fell into debt. The bank said they didn't loan him more money, and his company went into bankruptcy. He went home and told his wife, I quit. I'm never going to start this company again. I'm going to go find me a job. It's over. He said his wife made him go back and ask another bank, and he showed the bank the truth. He said, here's what I did in the last 15 years. Here's what happened, and I could start again. I know how to build a business. Will you trust me? And the bank says, I'll take a chance on you. He had no credibility, no assets, just a record that he built a company. The bank took a chance on him. Today, the company is worth over $14 billion. Billionaire. Here's what he said, I quote, if there is a silver lining to bad times, it is this. When facing severe challenges, your mind is normally at its sharpest. End quote. Now look at the statements in that statement. He said, when you are under the biggest pressure, that is when your mind is normally at its sharpest, because your mind is having to think of things it never thought of before. Another quote I got from him is this one. He said, humans seldom have created anything of lasting value unless they were tried or hurting. He was talking from experience. He said, we don't produce anything that's worth talking about unless we are under pressure. In other words, you were never trusted for the things you claim. You are always trusted for the things you survived.
Wow, wow, wow. You are never trusted for the things you claim. You are always trusted for the things you survive. Super excited to be here this morning. My name is Pastor Mike. I'm so glad, so happy to be here. Super celebrate everyone. Thank God for another year. Beautiful year, glorious year. We welcome year 2021. And I say Happy New Year to everyone on board. Happy New Year. Thank God we are here again. I'm going to bring some of our leaders on. I'm going to add you now as an host before we take off the leadership training. All the newbies in the house, welcome you all. Let's position ourselves in this year 2021 for something bigger than ourselves. Something bigger than ourselves. That's it. Once you commit yourself to something bigger than you, there is no limit to how far you can go. No limit to how far you can go. Commit yourself to something that is bigger than you. Then your result will surprise you yourself. Commit yourself to something that is bigger than you, and then your result will surprise you yourself. That's what it takes to win. Unsuccessful people just want to do just enough to take care of themselves and their family, but successful people want to make more than they needed in order to take care of others as well. So if you factor in to commit yourself to something that is bigger, a cause that is bigger than you, that would bring a turning point into your entire life. That is it. There is no difference between December 31st and January 1st. No difference, guys. It's just a matter of date. But you know, the advantage of moving from 31st of December to 1st of January is because the season has changed. You know, my scripture told me that the sons of Issachar, they have understanding of times and season. And that's the reason I keep telling everyone who cares to listen that, look, It's not just about the celebration. It's not about the eating of the chicken, the eating of the rice. It's about making a vital decision that will change the game in your life, in your entire life. I mean, this time last year, Cash FS has not happened to me. I never know what the year 2020 is having in stock for me. All I just know is that I took vital decisions between that last year, December, and January 1st. I made decisions. I decided where I want to go in life. You don't look at the weather to decide. You make your decision in spite of the weather. You decide what you want in spite of your condition. It's not your condition that determines your predicament. It's your decision that determines your predicament. Unsuccessful people look at their condition, so they cannot make a decision. But successful people don't look at conditions to make decisions. That's why successful people believe before they see, why unsuccessful people want to see before they believe. And that makes the difference between the result that they achieve. I mean, you can always see the result of the achievers, and you can always see the result of non-achievers. So we are here again in 2021. So winners always want to win, losers always want to lose. Now everybody has said Happy New Year, and now we are in the new year. I even expect that we will be more than 1,000 on this Zoom today. Why? Because a lot of people have made New Year resolution. It's only the resolution that changes, but the attitude didn't change. And they said it will be the highest level of insanity for one to keep doing what he's doing and be expecting a different result. It is the highest level of insanity for somebody to keep doing what he's been doing the same way and expect a different result. Is the highest level of insanity. So if 2020 is going to be different from 2021, you've got to do some things differently in 2021. Someone said, if you want to have what you have never had, are you ready to do what you have never done? Read my lips, guys. If you want to have what you have never had, are you prepared to do what you have never done? So if you want to achieve different results in 2021, then you must have planned to do some things differently in 2021. If you still want to keep going by, you are still going to continue to have the same result. It does not matter the change of date from December 31st to 2nd of January. Nothing has changed, guys. Nothing has changed. It's just the date. So if you want 2020 to be different from 2021, what you need changing is the attitude. Is the attitude, your attitude. If you change your attitude, then you can change the output. You can change your result. So don't be trapped by a New Year, how do I put it now? All this New Year stuff. So just know that if you want things to change for you, you have to change. If you want things to change for you, you've got to change. You've got to change. If things are going to change for you, you have to change. You have to change. The sons of Issachar, they understood time and season. They have understanding of times and season. And it is very, very important to know the importance of time, how to use it to your advantage. And that's why I'm telling you all what I've been saying. How do you use this season, this period to your advantage? Is to sit down and make some vital decisions. Decisions about what you want to start doing and what you want to stop doing. Something must change in your attitude if you want something to change in your result. It is input that determines the output. It is the input that determines the output. So you got to prepare to pay the price. You must be ready and prepared to pay the price, guys. You must be ready and prepared to pay the price. So we're live on Zoom, on YouTube again. Glory to God that we are back, bigger and better. We are here in 2021 with bigger dreams and better lifestyle. We come to 2021 to take over. We do not just cross over. We are here to take over. We are here to take over. So I'm going to be looking at the topic, how to think like an entrepreneur and grow rich. But before I go, I've made some of my leaders the co-host. I want to hear 1 or 2 words from you guys. Just say Happy New Year to the people in the house, starting from, I have Barrister Mrs. Jackson in the house. Let's just hear your voice, ma'am. We want to hear some Happy New Year from your end. So I saw you last I saw you last year. I saw you last year. I had you last year. So Barrister Mrs., are you there? Okay, Mr. John. Pastor John.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Happy New Year. Yeah, I can hear you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year of goodness. Here to take over, and we will take over in the name of Jesus.
Yes, so
thank you very much for this great opportunity.
Wow, thank you so much.
Right,
you have to meet with Pastor Thaddeus. We have to do something about your audio, because that is not going to stop you in 2021 at all. Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome.
I'm very seriously.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who is there again who wants to say something before I fire on? Just one word from the leaders. Just one word. Hello, let's go. One word. If you are there, you have been made an host. Just one word. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Oh.
All right, let's take Madam Mary. Okay, Mary Okeriafo is here to say hello. Happy New Year.
Hello.
To you and your family there.
Yeah, Pastor Mike, good morning, sir. Happy New Year to you, sir.
Happy New
Year to everyone in the house. Happy New Year. Yes, this is a new year and a new us. We have to be fired up. The fact that we've crossed over to a new year, fine, we may be the same in terms of our physical appearance, But the truth remains that success, okay, it's in us. We are built naturally for success. So now we've come into a new year. We are not going to carry the old bag and baggages of the previous year. We are back, bold and better. We are fired up to do something awesome for 2021. So if you're here, in fact, of course, everybody here is a leader. So I just know that we're going to blast. We're going to shake the world. The world is going to hear our voice concerning cash FX. So we're going to do something brand new this year. So every leader here, we just have to put our heads together and think and be extremely creative, because I just believe we're going to shake this world. Whether the devil likes it or not, we are already fired up. So we will do amazing things. So let's be fired up. Let's be ready. So I thank everyone. I congratulate you for, coming into this year with what you have, which is Cash FX. Honestly, we're going to make it awesome this year. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pastor Mike.
Thank you, the Iron Lady. I super duper celebrate you. That's it.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Okay, pocket overflowing, because my own is always overflowing here. So I won't allow you to monopolize that name. My pocket is always overflowing here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, my co-great leaders. I'm super duper excited to be in this meeting. I want to tell you, I've woken up with a new brown spirit to fly with Cash FS in 2021. Nothing is stopping me. My wife cannot stop me. Anybody cannot stop me. I've woken up with a new brown spirit. And our great leader, my mentor, Pastor Mike, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we have you as a leader, and then we are ready to fly with you this year. And in fact, every success you have made in this company, we are ready to duplicate it into our life also, because in 2021 this year, I am going to also have my tier rubber. Also, you know, my director ranking is possible in this 2021. And I want us all, just as an advice, let's move with the same spirit, and we are going to achieve greatly in this year. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity.
Congratulations for your director level this year. He's done.
Amen.
Yeah. Once you make a decision, God moves. The angels moves. That's it. Okay. All right. Let me roll now. I'm still going to give more room to leaders to say one or two words. So we have 102 people on the call now. 102. Good. We finished strong in 2020. We finished strong. We had close to 100 people on our last Zoom in 2020, and we are starting with over 100 also in 2021. I will only encourage everyone to just remain constant, like Constance, throughout this 2020. I've not seen Constance here. I hope somebody will give her a call. So we have to be constant. What I've seen is that a lot of people are good starters, but they are not good finishers. And like I say, it's all about the attitude. Attitude. One thing about successful guys is that they are people who knows how to orchestrate. They ensure that they are constant in what they do. Consistency and persistency is the key to excellence. Consistency and persistency is the key to excellence in life. That is where many people miss it. They are good starters, but they are bad finishers. You know, most of the time, we always want to start, you know, it's a new year, it's a new year. Or maybe you are starting something new. When we started Cash FS, many people were on fire. You know, they were on fire for the first 1, 2, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Then the fire started going down, small. But winners are always constant. The same energy level I started with is the same energy that I'm still having now. Nothing has diminished. In fact, I'm getting fired up more and more every day. That is the spirit of a champion. Their energy is not determined by their environment. Their energy level is not determined by the condition. It's not, guys. Challenges does not come to make you, but to mar you, but to make you. So you must understand that challenges will come, guys. It will come, but can you still hold forth in the midst of chaos? Can you still hold forth? Can you still be the same person when the flood comes and the storm comes? Can your house stand, or is going to crash? That's the picture of the life of some people. When the flood comes and the storm comes, you know what happens? Then the house crumbled. No. You must remain constant. The same energy we are starting with in 2021 should be the same energy you'll be flying with when we get to February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. The same energy, the same spirit you start with. That is how to win. That's how to win, guys. That's how to win. Can your energy level remain the same? So we are looking at how you are going to think like entrepreneurs and grow rich. I tell you, it is the input that determines the output. It is thought that becomes things. It is your thought that produces things. Your thought. So if we don't deal with the inside world, we cannot change the outside world. The inner world creates the outer world. The inner world creates the outer world. It is what you are thinking inside of you that produces the output outside of you, that produces the result outside of you. So that's why we are addressing, how do you think like an entrepreneur and grow rich? How do you think like an entrepreneur and grow rich, or like entrepreneurs and grow rich? So let's roll, guys. An entrepreneur is a lone ranger. An entrepreneur is a lone ranger. An entrepreneur is a lone ranger. There is an attitude of an entrepreneur. They have attitude, guys. Entrepreneurs have attitude. That's why I'm telling you there is no difference between December and January. There is no difference between 31st of December 2020 and 1st of January 2021. It's just date. The difference is just the date. But you see, if you can change the attitude, you can change everything in your life, guys. It is the lion's attitude that makes him the leader. The lion's attitude. I've just told you now. Great leaders Great entrepreneurs have attitude, constant attitude. Their attitude is always constant. When you meet them in the dark, they are the same. When you meet them in the light, they are the same. When things are good, they are the same. When things are bad, they are the same, guys. They are the same. That's the difference between winners and losers. That's what makes a champion. Constancy in your attitude. It is the can-do spirit in a lion that makes it a leader. It is the can-do spirit in a lion that makes the lion the leader of the jungle. It is the lion's belief. It is the lion's belief that makes the lion the leader. The lion is not the biggest animal, it's not the fastest animal, it's not the smartest animal, it's not the strongest animal. And yet, lion is the king of the jungle. What makes him to achieve that? Attitude is everything in life. If you can alter your attitude, you can alter every result in your life. You can change the result. It believes it can eat anything. Lion eats elephant. Lion eats any size of snakes. Lion can eat anything. It is a can-do spirit. The same way, if you are going to be a successful entrepreneur, you must believe that you can achieve and do anything. I just believe that nothing is impossible for me to achieve, guys. Nothing on this earth. My spirit is whatever any human being has achieved, I can also achieve it. It does not matter how much you have in your bank account. Guys, leave all that. Just think about your attitude, how you can change your attitude to things, how you can change your attitude to life. Think about that, guys. Think about how you can change your attitude. Attitude is everything in life. It is the attitude of the lion that makes other animals to respect him. Notice leaders that are constant. People respect them. Respect is not giving. Respect is earned. Respect is not giving. Respect is earned. How do you earn other people's respect? It is your attitude. Your attitude, guys. Your attitude, guys. Your attitude makes you to earn the respect of your people, of the people in your organization, of your followers. Leaders are not supermen. They are created the same way you are created. But what makes the difference is their attitude, guys. Is their attitude. So if you have the right attitude, people naturally gravitate towards you. People naturally respect you if you have the right attitude. If you have the right attitude, people naturally respect you. If you have the right attitude. Like I said, your attitude must be consistent and constant. Entrepreneurs have the power of decision. They believe they can do anything. They have the possibility mindset. Entrepreneurs always think, I create my life. While other people always think life happens to me. Entrepreneurs think I create my life. Others think life happens to me. So the people who think that life happens to them find themselves in defensive mood. So the people who feel that they create their life, they are in offensive mode. They believe that they create their own circumstances. So that's it. Leadership is 100% responsibility. 100%. Entrepreneurs are lone rangers. They don't call family meetings to take decisions. No, they don't call family meetings to take decisions at all. I tell you. So that's it. I create my life is the way they think, while others think life happens to me. So like I said, you must learn to take 100% responsibility with your life. When I was leaving Dunlop, because I have learned that God called Abraham alone. He didn't call Abraham with Sarah. He called Abraham alone. So I didn't need the input of my wife to resign from Dunlop. I never seek counsel from her to resign from Dunlop. Why? Because I understand that God called Abraham alone. So if I want to do anything successfully, I must learn how to take decision. I need the power of decision. And I must understand my role, that I'm a leader. Leaders take decisions. They have the power of decision. So I must understand who I am. If I want to win the game of life, I must know who I am. Many people don't even know who they are. They behave like a nobody because they don't know who they are. So you got to know who you are so that you will know how to behave. So because I knew then that I'm a leader and I have to put up the attitude of a leader. If you want to win in life, you don't have to be doing things just like a nobody. Entrepreneurship is all about mindset and mindset shifts. It's about mindset and mindset shifts. It is the mindset shift that makes an average person become an entrepreneur. Let me tell you, anybody can be an entrepreneur and anybody can become rich. There are a lot of people who always believe that to be rich is destiny. Let me tell you, God never created anybody's destiny. God put the same potential in all of us, and He allows you to go and use that for yourself. God never created a rich man or a poor man. Moses said, this is life, this is death, choose. This is prosperity, this is poverty, choose. This is Egypt, this is Canaan, choose. So success is a choice. Wealth is a choice. Health is a choice. Everything that happens to your life is a choice. Everything that happens to your life is a choice, guys. It's a matter of choice. So once you decide to have a mindset shift, you can move from an average person to an entrepreneur. So let's go, guys. And entrepreneurs come up with life-changing solutions. Entrepreneurs come up with life-changing solutions. So you want to change your mindset from that of an average person to an entrepreneur's mindset. You must be always thinking about solutions. Solution. An entrepreneur is always thinking about how to solve problems, and ordinary minds look at problems and its worriedness. An ordinary minds look at problems and its worriedness. Entrepreneurs look at things with solutions and its possibilities. Now, what you need to understand is this. If you are the kind of person that you don't have money in your pocket and you are allowing that to affect your emotional state, is because of the way you think. How do you look at problem? Do you allow problems to overwhelm you, or you allow problems to challenge you? Why somebody will look at whatever he wants to do, maybe to register in Cash FS, you need $300, and then you approach it with the mindset, I can't afford it. But an entrepreneur will look at that situation with the mindset, how can I afford it? Some of you will look at some levels in Cash FS, to become a director, to become a global ambassador, to become a president or whatever. You say, I cannot achieve that. Why other entrepreneurs will be thinking every day, how can I achieve that? How can I become an executive? How can I become a manager? How can I become a director? Your word is a tool for your brain to operate with. Your brain works with your thoughts and your word. So when you say, I can't do it, your brain will just stop working. When you say, how can I achieve it? Your brain looks for the solution for you. So entrepreneurs have learned all these secrets about life. So they keep an open mind. There are times you see some things. Maybe you see a car that you love and you ask, how much does this car cost? They tell you it's 10 million. They say, I can't afford that. But an entrepreneur or a person with the right mindset, rich mindset, will look at it and say, how can I afford this car? How can I afford this car? Some of you will say, I don't think I can be a millionaire. But a person that is an entrepreneur is always thinking, how can I become a millionaire? So it's about how you think or how you see what you are seeing. Entrepreneurs look at things with solutions and its possibility. Now, let me say this. You must always know exactly what you are doing as an entrepreneur. You must know your task. You must know your job description. What is the job description of an entrepreneur? It is solving problems. Let's go, guys. Entrepreneur is a lifelong learners. Entrepreneurs are always looking for solutions and possibilities. Other people give up on life. Other people don't think about solutions. That's why they just find somebody to work for and they order them around. They run the programs of their life. He who pays the piper dictates the tune. You are working for somebody, you are just like a robot. Go here, you go there, come here, you come here. Somebody else is running your life because you have refused to take responsibility for your life. So you see, entrepreneurs are people who are always willing to take responsibility, and that's why they go all the way to look for solutions and possibilities to their problem. Now, let me share this with you. Like I told you guys that I discovered that money solves all problems. Money solves all problems. Zig Ziglar said, money is not everything, but it is ranked up there with oxygen. What does that mean? It's a matter of life and death. People have committed suicide because they have no money to take care of their life and their loved ones. People have died in the hospital because the loved one cannot even raise money to buy whatever they ask them to buy. People have died of childbirth, died of sickness, and so on. We have seen children that have committed suicide because parents cannot even care for them. So money, marriages have been dissolved because of money. So money is a life-threatening problem. I mean, lack of money is a life-threatening problem. It seems as if nothing can be held together without money. And somebody also said that money is not everything, but it's the only thing that people keep track of. Oh, you have PhD and you have no money. Nobody cares about your PhD. Money is the only thing people keep track of. How do they look at you as somebody successful? It is when you achieve result, I mean financial success. So when I discovered that money solves all problem, and I told myself, okay, if money solves all problem, then what I need to do is this. Rather than having 100 problems, that's it is money problem. Let me focus on one that can solve those 100 problems. You have 100 problems, and when you write them down, money can solve almost 99% of those problems. Then what you need to do is find solution to money or lack of money. So if you can solve money problem, then you can solve all the problems. The only one remain unsolved is the only one that is only God can solve. That's how to take power of decision. There are a lot of people who doesn't want to hear. They don't want to pay attention to anything money making. They look everything with a negative mindset. They don't like people talking about money. And it is foolishness because there is nobody in this world that doesn't need money. But you know what? They divert their focus to other things. Whereas all those other things is just money that will solve those problems. But they left money problem unsolved. So they have big problems in their life. But like one of my mentors said, if you think that money does not buy happiness, it's because you don't know where to shop. If you say money does not buy happiness, you know, some people will tell you, money does not make you happy. If you think that money does not buy happiness, it's because you don't know where to shop. Entrepreneur's vision is fixed, but uses different methods. So he's always learning and learning, looking for different methods to achieve his vision and dreams. There are some people now, they started Cash FS and they started giving up. When we started in January, they were on fire. Then when we were getting to second month, third month, fourth month, fifth month, they were giving up. Why? Maybe probably what they were doing wasn't working. But instead of searching, reading, listening to videos, looking for ways to, different methods. Look, the vision must be the same, but the strategy you can apply different strategies. Once you know where you are going, keep applying different strategies. There are a lot of strategies that you can use to build your business, guys. Then let me also tell you this. If you are going to win big in 2021, take away the thinking cap of a networker now. Please, if you are in my organization and you are listening to me now, please, we have no networkers. No networker in our team again. I cancel outrightly the word networking. No, I will not cancel networking, but I cancel being a networker. I don't want people calling themselves a networker in my organization. Please don't call yourself a networker. See yourself as an entrepreneur. It is a different mindset entirely that you put on. Once you are thinking like an entrepreneur, it will change the whole game, guys. A networker is thinking about bringing family and friends. So the entrepreneurs don't think like that. An entrepreneur is thinking about how to enlarge his customer base. An entrepreneur is thinking unlimited customer base, unlimited number of customers. A networker is limited in his thinking. So, you know, if you want to think like an entrepreneur and grow rich, you must stop thinking like a networker. Why? Because the belief is limiting. It's limiting. I only need three people. In fact, there are some people, if you tell them that they will bring more than 3, then they will go away. Please, let them go away. You don't need people that are not like minds with you. A businessman is always looking for unlimited number of customers. They want to grow their customer base every day of their life. The reason why Cash FS is delivering for me maximally is because I am always thinking like an entrepreneur. There is no limit to the number of people you can bring into your business, Cash FS. You are not limited on 3 people. Then listen to me. Stop thinking like an entrepreneur and start thinking, go and bring your 5 friends. Some people will only tell you, invite your friends. And that's where it stops. Now, if you have only 5 friends and you invited 5 of them and all of them told you they are not interested. So that's why a lot of people get frustrated out of multi-level marketing, because the instruction they were giving is to invite their friends, and then they go and invite all the friends that they have, and all of them turn them down. Then they don't know where to turn to again, because they have a wrong mentor and a wrong mindset. So frustration comes when they knock the door of their neighbors and nobody wants to join their business. Then they leave the business. But if you are prepared their mind that, look, the moment you come into this business, you are coming in with the mindset of becoming a business or an entrepreneur, then it takes his attention away from family and friends, and he started thinking about strangers. One of my mentors said that all the money you will ever need in your life is in the pockets of strangers. Customers are strangers. They are not your family. They are not your friend. Now, the number of your family and friend is limited, but the customer is unlimited. Do you know what made me to break into multi-million level in multi-level marketing? In 2006, 2007, it was because I saw the big picture. At first, when I started, I just like they used to tell every other person, they asked me, go and bring your family and friend. Then I started talking to some people in the church. Everybody turned me down. I spoke to my friends. My friend don't want to be a millionaire. I talk about million. They look at me as if something is wrong with my life. They are not interested. Look, you have friends that ain't going the same place with you in life. You need to move with people on the same mission and vision with you. Now, when you go and speak to friends that are not having the same dream with you, then you get frustrated. Then after trying to talk to a lot of people around me, because I have passion to be a millionaire and also to help people achieve financial freedom, and everybody around me turned me down. Then one day my eyes opened. Then I asked myself, who are my customers? Who are the customers I have? Suddenly, boom, the inspiration came that Nigeria has 200 million And of course, your customer is not just your family and friend. Your customers are the 20 million in Lagos and the 200 million in Nigeria. I say, boom, wow, boom. So, wow. And that was it, guys. From that day, I don't run my multi-level marketing business like a networker anymore. And guess what happened? In less than 6 months, I broke into million level. I started earning within 6 months, 2-point-something million every month. What changed? The mindset. The mindset. I went all out and I was sending out advertisements, bombarded everywhere, massive action, inviting people, running seminars Monday to Saturday. I ran seminar from 1st of January to 31st of January 2007. Poverty fizzled away in my life because of change of mindset. And since that time, I have been succeeding in any multi-level marketing, any opportunity I see. Why? Because I don't run it like a typical networker mindset. I run it like a typical entrepreneur's mindset. And that changed the game, guys. That changed the game. Your vision ought to be big, but different method has to be deployed. And don't focus on family and friends. Don't allow your thinking to be limited. Don't allow it. Don't be limited in your thinking, guys. Don't be limited. Your customers are the 200 million in Nigeria. And look at this again. Where I did 2 other businesses like that, and I made some money. I made millions. Glory be to God. In Naira, in Nigeria money. And then, boom, before Cash FS came, last year, December, one of the goals I said is that I want to move from a local champion to a global champion. I told myself I want to become a global influence. I mean, I have so many mentees in multi-level marketing industries in Nigeria. And I told myself, do I need to now still go and be competing with them? Eagles compete in the air. The Eagles don't compete in the floor. So I told myself, I want to go global. You know, I told you, once you make a decision, that changes everything in your life. It's just a decision that God is looking for. A decision. And I took a decision. I don't want to compete locally anymore, in Nigeria anymore. I want to compete globally. Again, I moved my customer base from 200 million to 7 billion. And again, that changed the game. The money I make now is far more than the one I was making when my belief is that my customers are the 200 million Nigeria. But now my customer is 7 billion people on surface earth. And so with that belief, when I stumbled into Cash FS, late January 2020, what happened? The first vision I cast for my team is, our vision is to impact 1 million families financially globally. Boom! Most of the people did not understand me when we started, but I cast that vision because it is in alignment with my belief. And today, we do not just have team in Nigeria, we have team in Ghana, we have in Libya, we have in Gabon, we have in South Africa, we have in Spain, in Italy, in Norway, in UK, in Dublin, in Indonesia, Poland, and all over. I mean, last week somebody said from Turkey, we have in Canada, we have in Germany, and we are still growing massively. And this 2021 will be a blast, guy. Blast. An entrepreneur is always looking at the bigger picture. That's what I've just described for you. Always look at the bigger picture. You know, the problem with a lot of people why they can't take decision is that instead of going ahead to make a decision, they are focusing on the how. How am I going to achieve that? Look, entrepreneurs don't focus on the how. They first take a decision, then they now begin to look for the how. That's why they now go into reading. They go into searching on the internet, looking inside the book, studying their mentors, and so on. But the first thing is first a decision. The what you should do in this January 1st or 2nd is make a decision. Leave the how. Don't think about the how, guys. When I made my decision in last year, beginning of last year, look, I never know how some of those things will be done. The how belongs to God. Decision belongs to you. But God will never move until you make the decision. I just pray that God will open your eyes, guys. I just pray, because success is spiritual. Entrepreneur always plays to win. Entrepreneurs play to win. Entrepreneurs play to win. Entrepreneurs are always setting goals. Now, it takes faith to set goals. It takes faith to begin to think about things that be not as though they were. It takes faith for you to key into the spirit of success and begin to think about things that be not and be declaring them as though they were. God declared things that be not as though they were. If you don't enter into the spirit of success, into the spirit of entrepreneurship, and being able to create things that are not in existence, to start setting goals for what you want to achieve in 2021. Look, you cannot win, guys. The reason why a lot of people cannot set goals is because of unbelief. Because they are focusing on the how. Somebody that is just earning somewhere 70,000 per month, he finds it difficult to set a goal that will make $1 million in a month or in a year. He's finding it difficult. Do you know what? He's looking at his certificate. He's looking at his bank account. He's looking at his family background. He's looking at Nigeria condition. He's looking at every problem around him. But look, God is not interested in all those. What he says is that make a decision, write the vision on a paper and make it clear. Habakkuk 2:2. God is not telling you to think about the how. He said, write the vision on a paper and make it clear and read it. It will surely come to pass. Wait for it. It will not tarry. It will surely come. It shall surely come. Look, it didn't mention think about the how. Others play to lose. They always play the defensive game. The chances of winning is very slim. Their intention is to play safe. I told you when we started Cash FS, guys, many people were shocked when I released my 100K package last year, August, because a lot of people didn't know that I was that close to 100K club. Because when we started seeing money coming from Cash FS, some leaders were like playing safe. Let's take all we can take. We don't know what may happen in Cash FS. There are some people that are talking to themselves on the background. There are some leaders that are negative thinkers that are influencing some people. Hey, take the money out, take the money out. Anything may happen. But because I don't play not to lose, I play to win. There is a difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. The people playing not to lose are playing the defensive game, while the people playing to win are playing the offensive game. They are attacking. That's why you see Pastor Mike is attacking with radio adverts. Is attacking on the offensive game is what I'm playing. He's doing massive upgrade. Why some people are playing not to lose. You know, hey, don't put all the money, don't do an upgrade. Take away all the money so that you will be able to. Guys, entrepreneurs don't play not to lose, they play to win. They play to win. Watch this. Entrepreneurs' mindset is to build wealth and create abundance. Entrepreneurs' mindset is to build wealth and create abundance. If you say you want to be comfortable, that is a big trap. If you are having the mindset of security, that is a big trap. Security is not existing anywhere, only opportunities. One of my mentors said there is no security in life, there are only opportunities in life. But you see, the 95% of people that are losing big in life are people that are pursuing security, comfortability. Successful people don't live in comfort zone. They live in this comfort zone all the time. They don't seek security. They seek freedom. Freedom. And freedom will only come when you focus on creating wealth and abundance. They seek freedom. Freedom will only come when you are playing the offensive game, not the defensive game. Rich means richness of mind. Poor thinking and rich thinking. Rich means richness of mind. So it's not the cash. Rich means richness of mind. It's not the cash. When I was mentoring some of the people on this platform, you know, the cash is not what made me to be mentoring them. Rich mind. I have never been poor before. I've never been poor since I got to the level that I am. You can be temporarily broke. I was temporarily broke, but I have never been poor. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you, guys. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you this morning. Okay, I'll just take from some of our leaders, just little comments, drop comments, and then maybe we'll take one or two questions from now. Let's see how far we can go. Constance, Happy New Year. Talk to me. Constance. Are you there? Rita, are you there? Okay, Pastor Thaddeus, can you hear me? Okay, Madam Rita, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir.
Okay, so how was your Christmas?
I thought it went well for something.
Okay, you have a lot of chicken and juice to take because of cash effects.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Yes, so in fact, amen.
My endless desire is 100K, and I believe
Yes, sir.
I will that 100K.
It's done. It's done. It's done. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's take comments. If you have something to say, you can indicate. Let's do chap.
Pastor Mike.
Some comment. Okay, Constance, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my sister.
Happy New Year to all the members.
So how was this Christmas and New Year in your hand?
In fact, Pastor Mike, this is the best Christmas that I have ever had.
Wow.
Cash FS provided more than enough. In fact, I had more than enough to give to people, and I kept giving, and it didn't finish. And this first, I was so surprised. First again, Cash FS didn't even wait for the one we used during Christmas. They bombarded again on the first. They go ahead, the money is there. This company is too much. It's divine. It is divine, purely divine. It's a tap that never runs dry. As you keep replenishing, as you keep blessing lives, God keeps pouring. It's not that it's coming, it is pouring. It is an outpouring of financial breakthrough to all the members. I'm so grateful to Cash FS. I'm so grateful to the leaders of Cash FS. I'm so grateful to you, Pastor Mike.
Thank you so much, Constance. Short but powerful. Thank you so much. There is going to be more of that because this year I'm going to celebrate your director, your president, your ambassador, your global ambassador.
100K package.
Yes, yeah, 100K. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Pastor Thaddeus.
Wow.
Please unmute yourself, Pastor Thaddeus. What happened? Is he out? Pastor Thaddeus, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Pastor Mike, and Happy New Year, everyone on this call. What a wonderful way to start the new year. I mean, it's been very, very, very wonderful. You know, my sister, Constance, practically took some words out of my mouth. That this is the best year, the best Christmas we had ever had, courtesy of God's providence through Cash FX. It's been amazing, amazing, amazing. Pastor Mike, you know what? Just 2 days ago, when we rounded off for the year, a friend of mine, one of my leaders, you know, was sharing his testimony with me. He said that last year, okay, that was 2019 Christmas, that how they celebrated it was that there was nothing in the house, only Gary and 50 naira. So he now told the family that we are going to fast today. That we are going to fast. That's how I was led. I am led for us to fast today. The children were saying, okay, Daddy said we are going to fast. Mommy, okay, we're going to pray and fast. At the end of the fasting, to break the fast, it was Gary and 50 naira to buy ekpa. I mean, granuts. And is that how we are going to break the fast? Okay, that is how I was led, according to his word. He said, this is how I was led. And the family believed him, not knowing that that was the last card he had, 50 naira. And Gary, that's how they soaked for the day. But this year, he said he got on the 25th. It's like he was angry. I say, yes, you got to be angry with poverty. He now doled out good sum of money. They went, bought chicken and everything. The family was, it was later, the wife said, do you remember how we celebrated Christmas last year? It was then he recalled. And all he said was, in fact, God is awesome. Do you know this very opportunity has also made him to take a stand in his business? And customers are now wondering, what's going on? This man is on another level. What am I saying, brethren? God has visited us. God has done something great, something marvelous, and we can only give him all the glory. 2021 is going to be another year of breaking forth, breaking limits by the special grace of God. We are all fired up as leaders. Pastor Mike, I was discussing with you my plan for this year, starting this January, and God is taking us to heights we have never attained.
Yes, sir.
This year is going to be awesomely great by the grace of God. Pastor Mike, don't worry. We are following you bomber to bomber. Ranks are going to be, we are going to break ranks and set the record to be broken. In this team, Nigeria, Africa belongs to us.
Yes, sir.
The world is in our court. I can only say, brethren that are out there listening to us, please find time. If you need to borrow money to buy data, don't miss this training, because it's going to prepare you for something great. Don't miss our presentation. Don't think, oh, it's everything they are saying the same time. My brother, my sister, each time you make time to attend our business presentation, you are taking something away, out of it that will change your business this year. I am seeing great leaders in the house. I'm seeing people who are going to attain ranks of executive, managers, directors, presidents, ambassadors, global ambassadors. Directors are here in the house looking at me, and you are one of them. Thank you very much. We are moving ahead. God bless you all.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Pastor Thaddeus. That was an awesome delivery. Awesome. So, leaders, if you want to respond, one or two persons, okay, maybe before I bring in some leaders again in the house, Mr. Sam wants to respond. Just let's allow one or two persons that wants to ask questions. I will also allow more leaders to say something. So, Mr. Lumide, what do you have for us? Can you unmute yourself? Olumide, please unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Please. Yeah, good morning.
Sir, I asked some questions on your WhatsApp recently, and you were directing me to join your Zoom meeting today. Today is Saturday, right? So I was asking, in case I invest with this cash FX, I want to ask, how am I going to be able to withdraw? Because we've not explained to that part yet. I don't even understand that part.
Yeah, madam, if you want to do cash FX, it's not starting from how you will withdraw. All the people you hear talking, if we are not withdrawing, we will not be sharing testimony of the Christmas. What you need is to look at the opportunity and start. Everything about withdrawing or whatever you need to know, you'll be guided along the line. What you need is look at the opportunity. It is good, join, and then all the process will fall in place. Like I was just saying here, the challenge with so many people is that they want to know the how. Successful people don't focus on the how. They focus on the opportunity and take decision. All the other things will fall in place. You'll be taken through on how to register, how to withdraw, how to do whatever. We have a means of doing everything. It's not something we can talk to you on Zoom meeting like this.
I understand what you're saying, sir. But the thing is, the part you're saying that you should be a doer. It's not saying I should be a doer. This is not my first time of going into things like this. I have tried other means also that I didn't even bother about it. I saw that it was good and I just jumped into it. So at the end of the day, being able to withdraw became a problem for me. to take time. There's one that is still, my money is still stuck there.
Look,
I don't know how much to withdraw it.
just hold on. Let me just tell you something in life. If you don't believe, you can never become anything. You are coming into a business we have run for almost 12 months. And we are here telling you our testimonies. And if you are still tied down by your past failure, you can never get into your future. Everybody has a past. Even when we're coming into Cash FX, we have a past. But when I was coming in January, somebody who joined Cash FX 6 months ago was the one who showed me Cash FX. And I leveraged his own testimony to believe and join. So if after 12 months, I'm sharing my own testimony and all those leaders, and you can't leverage on that, you are still trapped on what happened to you in the past. It will be difficult to set you free from the past because that will be holding you down. Sometimes we are not God. What I want you to understand is this: only God that is permanent. You as human being must always take a step of faith to achieve anything great in life. If you are not ready to take a step of faith, you cannot receive from God, because that's what the scripture says. It says, he that comes to God must believe that he's the rewarder of everybody. You understand? And if you don't believe him, you cannot receive anything from him. He says so. He said, if you don't believe, you can't receive anything from God. So God has placed human being in position of using his faith to do whatever he wants to do. Nobody can help you for that. It is God's principle. So, but you must keep learning among the winners. You must keep learning the principle that works. That's why we are doing all this leadership training. This is not our presentation. This is leadership training. And the leadership training prepare you for a mindset and mindset shift. If you look at what I deliver, I don't even take a question about presentation and joining. It's about leadership. I thought you wanted to ask questions about what we present.
When is the presentation going to be commenced?
We will start presentation. Presentation is from 11:15, but we are starting probably by 11:30 because of the leadership training. So the reason why we are having special leadership training is to help a lot of people. We don't just bring you into business and leave you to be struggling. You might have done businesses in the past. Do they do this type of training? So for anybody to win, even companies do a lot of training for their staff, because the winning is about the mindset you carry. It's about the mindset, and that's why we are doing all this. I have also lost in the past. One of my mentors said that I have never seen a rich man that has never lost money before, but I have seen a poor man that has never lost any money. You do hear that? I have never seen any rich man that has never lost a lot of money in the past, but I have seen poor men that have not lost any money. So go and sleep over that. Thank you.
Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike, you can see your people musing and laughing. You see, perhaps one of the things he does not know, maybe it's a new person, is that we have programs that are meant to make every member of this team successful. You see, we have this leadership, we have the main presentation. We also have Sunday evening for technical Zoom, just like what he's asking for within that technical issues that are treated on Sundays. So my brother or my sister that are asking, just like you have been told, believe and key in, take a step of faith, key in, and you are good to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that contribution. All right, let's just do tap and be able to. I also have Adebayo Joseph. Please unmute yourself, sir. Just let's hear you briefly.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, house. Happy New Year to you all. I want to appreciate our great leader, a global blessing that God has been using for us. Cash FX is something that one can encourage others, particularly Mr. Olumide, to join. I begin to benefit from the benefits or the dividend of a cash FX. My first trial failed, but the second and third one, even the fourth one that is coming, is quite encouraging. Pastor Mike, please keep it up. We have crossed, we are going to overtake and dominate. I know this organization is going to be better this year, bigger and greater. May God continue to keep you for us. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk. May God bless the house.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Super celebrate you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Daddy, I think people need to hear I want you to mention your age, because you joined us almost about maybe 6 months, and you've been getting value since that time. You know.
Yes. Well, I thank God. I am closer to 70 than very close to 70.
And since you joined, you have been making dollars.
To God be the glory.
Hallelujah.
To God, myself, I want to be one of these $100 group. I am praying for it.
I know, sir. You know what we do. You know what we do, sir. Go and take your biro and paper and write it as a goal. If God tells you, you have done it. Great.
Sir.
That's it. Just set your goal.
I will achieve it. I know the whole world is my market. It's not even my family or Nigeria or Africa.
That's it.
The whole world is the market for me now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bless you, sir.
Amen. All right, Idowu, a quick one. Idowu, please unmute yourself. Idowu, double Idowu. Okay, it's Idowu Olowu. Okay, let's have you a quick one.
Good morning, Pastor Mike.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. I really appreciate the passion with which you have been bringing to this business. And anytime you talk on the radio, I'm always encouraged. And this business I've introduced to a lot of people. I mean, this kind of business, that woman that called earlier, I understand the applied, but I look at Cash FX as entirely a different organization from that one. Even from the Cash Daily Payout is even higher than that one. So, and I've encouraged, I've told some of my friends to join, and by the grace of God, that is why I was the one that asked you, if you could remember, that when are we going to have physical meeting, because I want to do registration.
Okay.
So I want you to let them know now when I can come for registration, because I have some people that have introduced business to and they want to come in.
You don't have problem. You see, this issue of physical meeting for registration, all you need to do is to change your mindset. I'm registering people every day. Throughout. Okay. You know, you see, the world is changing. Okay. We are not saying we will not do physical meeting, but change your own mindset. Because I tell you, sir, everything physical is going to disappear. And it's already happening gradually. So let all of us start changing our mind. Our business is not limited by physical presence. Throughout the COVID-19, even when everybody was sitting at home for 2.5 months to 3 months, we are doing massive registrations every day. I do more than 50 every day. And if we can register people that time, why are you waiting for physical meeting to register? I've been registering people every day throughout this December. So, but if you are waiting for this physical, no problem.
I'm not actually waiting for physical. But I just threw that question to let me.
What you need to do once this meeting is over, chat me up on WhatsApp. I will tell you how to go about it. You understand? Right. So don't let any limitation stop you. Entrepreneurs have possibility thinking. They don't look at, because of this, because of that. No. No limitation. You can do anything. So don't allow any limits to stand in your way for anything you want to achieve in 2021.
All right, that's great.
Thank you so much.
I will chat to you after the meeting.
All right, sir. Thank you. All right, Emmanuel, please unmute yourself. Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Okay, word changer. Please unmute yourself. Word changer.
Good morning, Pastor Mike.
Good morning. I told you this your name. Hey, you carry big responsibility on your head, though.
In fact, Pastor Mike.
Because you need to change your local government first before you change the world. It's big responsibility. So you must hold me bumper to bumper.
Yes, sir. Yeah, happy New Year to everybody. 2020 is kind of the best year for me. I thank God for joining Cash FX. It has been wonderful. I started small and I've not gotten to where I actually want to get to, but daily I'm making progress. And it has been wonderful. And I pray that this year will be greater achievements and the goal will achieve our goals in Jesus' name. Thank you, Pastor Mike. Thank you for all your assistance, the daily Zoom, the encouragement, your mentorship. We really appreciate your efforts. We really appreciate it. I appreciate your effort and your time. Whenever I chat you up, you respond and you are always there. Thank you so much. And I pray that the Lord will continue to uphold you for us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
This year, Pastor Mike,
Good morning.
I'll be carrying your bag. I need to, this my name how to manifest to Pastor Mike. This my name how to manifest to Pastor Mike.
Don't worry, God will do it. Just go and write your goal. Go and write your goal.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Amen.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello, Pastor Mike.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. I'm fine, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm able to hook you up this morning. All my effort to get connected this while I'll be prove our body. So I'm very happy getting you this morning. How is it, sir?
Thank God.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Sir.
Wow. Your network.
It take me 150,000 to register, but I don't have that money. It cannot.
Emmanuel, please just chat me on WhatsApp. Your network
Hello.
is. Yeah, we can't hear anything you are saying.
Hello, sir.
Emmanuel, chat me up on WhatsApp. Yeah. Chat me up. We can't hear anything. Techno, L9. Can you unmute yourself quickly?
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning.
And Happy New Year.
Wish you same, sir.
I wish you Happy New Year. Okay. I thank God for your life and how you are just, helping us and imparting knowledge so that at least if we can, put it together, we achieve our goal as he did. So, sir, I have some question. I don't know whether to chat you through this thing, but I just want to upgrade and thinking because last time.
Chat me up on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Who is this? Macmillan. Please unmute yourself. Macmillan.
Hello.
Yeah, a quick one, sir.
Good morning, Pastor Mike. Thanks for your many efforts and sacrifices.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's not a question to say, it's just a suggestion. In respect of the first two, the woman that asked question and the subsequent man who is afraid of registration, waiting for a physical meeting. Now, the part of they are taking part of your time that you would have used for something else. The people who introduced them should have been able to resolve some of those struggles. I didn't go for a physical meeting.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Don't worry. Just ask your question. Ask your question.
No, I said I truly didn't have much of a question to say because I was worried when I was here.
I'm mindful of time. Don't worry. Leave all those ones we have. I know those people. I'm the one that they connected to. I will handle their matter.
There's no problem. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to manage the time.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right, sir. Albert.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. A quick one, please.
Okay, sir. Please, sir. Well, first of all, I must commend you for the good work. And quickly, I want to ask because right now I'm very happy with CashFX. You know, the last time I spoke to you on after the meeting like this, you said I should leave whoever doesn't want to listen to me, and then I should leave them and move on and see how I can get partners. So initially I was limited to talking to people I know, but the moment you gave me that encouragement, I had to be making posters. So the ones I can paste, I paste. And I as well give to people. I tell them, okay, help me paste this, how much are you going to collect? So, but what I'm saying is, in essence, is that I have started advertising through pasting posters all around. So
Okay.
aside from this, sir, which other way can I go about this marketing and adverts, sir?
And you know, when you are doing whatever you are doing, you need to put leverage in it. You know,
Okay.
well, it's good as you are using poster. The mindset is take your mind off just family and friends. So I salute your courage. Look, we can use any means. You can have complimentary card. You know, some people enter bus every day, and the smallest bus has like 12 or 18 people. And sometimes to go from Lagos to Ogba or whatever, you might enter 2 buses or whatever. You can just have a small flyer and you just give to people with your phone number and you just go down. Who might know? 1 or 2 person might call you. You understand? Because look, if you count the number of people you can be directing or giving link to the Zoom, let's assume that you give people your phone number or you take some people's WhatsApp number. Supposing you make a decision in this 2021 now that I will send this Zoom link to 5 person every day.
Okay, sir.
And you just make sure that you send the Zoom link to 5 people every day on their WhatsApp. You just pick interest in collecting people's WhatsApp. Maybe when you give them the flyer, you take their number. Are you on WhatsApp? Give me your WhatsApp number because I want to send you the link for our business meeting. They will be happy.
My WhatsApp number is even on the flyer.
I know. I'm saying that you can be on the offensive. You know, I told you that entrepreneurs are always on the offensive. They make the first move.
Okay,
you make the first move. You request that, can I have your WhatsApp number? The reason is that you are collecting so many WhatsApp numbers so that you'll be sending link to so many people. Let's assume that you send link to 5 person. In 10 days, you have sent to how many? 5 times 10. That's 50. Times it by 3 in a month. You have sent link to 150. And you will be shocked that out of them, even if all of them don't join immediately, you still keep them on your WhatsApp group. Form your own WhatsApp group. Let everybody on this call who believe you want to go far in Cash FS this year, you must have your personal WhatsApp group and add as many people. Then when you add people, then the next responsibility is that be posting the result we are posting to you on the group you are. Post it to your own personal WhatsApp. Anybody that knows that you want to be an entrepreneur by leveraging Cash FS, or you want to build a multi-million-dollar business, I told you Cash FS can be an extra income business. Cash FS can be a multi-million-dollar business. It's what you see that you get. Cash FS is delivering to me unlimited income because I'm running it as a business. So don't run it as networking. Run it as full-fledged business. So make sure that if you're on this call, you must have personal WhatsApp that you are growing the number on it every day. Your passion should be to get people's contact and add them. Now, when you add them, it is your personal responsibility to move the trading result. Trading result, boom, 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 boom. Anything you see on the general group where you are added, if you are a member, you push it to your personal group. It's your personal responsibility, because if you see this business as your business, you will run it with all seriousness and commitment. Then you will now see yourself making $200, $500, $1,000, $5,000. That's how it grows. Why? Because you are committed. The difference between those who make big figures and small figures is commitment. I have a personal WhatsApp group that has grown more than 30. And it is my responsibility every day. I push result to all of them every day. Content. It is content that convinced people. It is not your talk. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, sir. I appreciate, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah. Same text, a quick one. Rashid, your mic is not on. You can't even hear us. Put on your mic if you want me to pick you. Same text, a quick one.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir, and happy new year once more to the team.
Happy New Year, sir.
Yes, sir. So my questions are this. Number one, can I already start today? Number one.
Yes,
Number
sir.
two.
Yes, sir. Straight.
One of my prospects is asking if people have a virtual office. Is there any virtual office at the moment?
This is our virtual office you are in now.
I mean, a normal physical office. I mean to say a normal physical office that one could go and see. Is there anyone at the moment?
Is when we have program in our location. We have location where we run physical training. We are not the sitting down type in the office.
Okay.
But we have physical locations. If you want to meet us, yes. But we schedule it. Right now, we don't have any physical meeting. Once we have, we put it on the WhatsApp for everybody.
All right, no problem. And the third one, the WhatsApp line, I don't know. I have the one for this one. Yeah, I used to copy this link because you are saying we should get your WhatsApp line. I don't know if you can paste the WhatsApp line for us to have, because I don't have it. And thirdly, I hope we have a system in place, because I'm seeing a massive registration this year. I hope we have a system in place as they are coming, we are registering it immediately, and we are delivering results. Because from what I've heard today, I'm super fired up. I'm thinking I'm going to register today. And I'm already seeing my crowd in my front. I'm going to pick to the system. Hope we have a system in place that can carry this crowd that are coming in.
Oh, God. Go and bring the whole Nigeria. We have system to carry them.
I'm already bringing them now, because, in fact, I'm super fired up. I don't see any reason anybody that will see this opportunity that will say, unless the person is possessed. Unless the person is possessed. I don't see anybody saying this opportunity. I don't want to key into it. So you both should get set for me. I'm working today.
Just be fired up and take action. That's it. We are ready for anything this year. Anything.
All right. I'll do my registration today after this system. I've already chatted up. One of Mr. Favor, Mr. Mark. I don't know who the person is, but I got a number from the radio presentation. I used Favor from your need to save it. I don't know who the person is, but I've already given the person the details.
Just chat the number on the WhatsApp. Just chat the number on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
It's a WhatsApp
All right,
number.
no problem.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. So Betty Eno.
Sir, good morning, sir, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. Please, sir, the second last person, when you said the person should send the link. I've tried sending the link, especially that one that has your picture and Pastor Sam and it's only the pictures that goes. The link, the write-up doesn't go with it. So
It's because the way you are sending it. Tell somebody to assist you. If you put your hand on your phone and you want to send it, don't use the arrow. Use the one that is for share. Don't use the arrow. If you use the arrow, it will take only the flyer. If you use the one share to other WhatsApp, it will take everything.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So create
Pastor
your
Mike,
own.
Pastor Mike, I've been able to.
Your own group. Your own group. I'm saying everybody on this call, right from today, create your own Cash FS group. You can call it any name you want.
Yes.
And once you call it that name, your passion should be to collect as many people. It starts from your phone. Some of you have so many people that are connecting to you on WhatsApp that it is only posting of all the rubbish about politics and so on. Add them in the group. Create the group. Call it Cash FS Business Opportunity or Millionaire Group or whatever. Call it your name. And it must be your own Cash FS group. And you should be adding people. Once you add people and you are providing them with content, they will join. Some of us have 500 people on our phone book, and yet we don't know how to get people. Start from your warm market first. That is the people that knows you. Start from those people first. Add them on the WhatsApp that you create. Then you now begin to enlarge it to strangers, people you don't know. Have a flyer. When you meet them, give them the flyer, take their WhatsApp. Tell them you want to send them the link. That's why you are collecting their WhatsApp. The more people we draw to our Zoom, the more people you also get registered with you. I have a testimony of a guy in UK who said he built a team of almost 50 to 80 people just by sending our link, and it's in UK. And it is this same thing I'm doing here that I used to build a team. So you too can do the same. Make sure you are sending this link. We will do 11:15. We will do 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. We'll still do Saturday. We'll do Sunday 3 p.m. You don't need to be saying, I don't know how to convince people. Take advantage of the platform we have created for all our team. Sometimes when you send them the link, they get convinced by coming to the presentation.
Yes. Thank
you. So that's it. That's it. Thank you.
Link, even without the link, I still have some people. Pastor Mike, I have crossed over with registration. I've registered.
Awesome. Happy to hear that. Let's fire down.
God has destroyed the spirit of monetary spirits for how many months?
So this is a new year. That's why I said the new year must go with new attitude. Anybody that was procrastinating in 2020 and you are still procrastinating, there is no difference between 31st and 1st. It's attitude that must change. That's it. Thank you. I will just take one more question from George, and that will be it until after our presentation, because we are about to move to presentation. When the presentation is done, we will take limitless questions. Limitless. I will allow, because today is first, so I will take as many questions as you want. But let me just allow George to be the last one I will take now. I want to close the leadership meeting, and then we will just go to the presentation. So George, do you have any question? I'm stopping.